ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing at all, sir. Man, that shit was fire. I'm talking dumb fire.
Actually, I'm ranked number 24 right now. Moving up the chain.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yo, this your boy Wildcat with it, man. I need to get some more followers on this shit.
Three and out is big right here, Gary.
I'm really about to start doing some damn fucking crosses on y'all niggas and Wildcat. Fuck it. Let's go. You know, it's see now the shit taking too long. Did it give me an L? Estimate wait time is 9 minutes. What? 9 minutes. Oh boy, y'all boys are messing up the server. That's crazy. Okay. Alright, we about to play driver boy, driver boy, driver boy. Hey, we gonna drive the boy. I got the Ravens. You better get your ass whooped. Get dead. You gonna get your ass whooped, boy.
There's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Let's get him. He getting his ass whooped.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
first down. Rodgers.
Oh, we right there. Man, that is shit.
And he'll be tackled at
I'm not
the
play
23
defense now.
after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Okay.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And
So he's
takes
throwing it
this
to
up
the running back.
40-yard line before being corralled.
Complete to Aaron Jones. A gain of 16 yards. And a Packer first down.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers going up top.
How you burn
And
him?
it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown.
All right, next time push him back.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 60 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Damn, they dumbed down the defense. That don't make no sense how the stupid these people is playing, man. Shit.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. Uh-oh. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
But I ain't worried about none of that, bro. I'm mad as hell they gave that bullshit up.
Whether you're bringing it out or not, sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
But I pay attention more to that. Make sure you get that man off a man. I mean, jam.
He'll have a first down and more past the 20 as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
The 23-yard line.
Set the roof on fire. We set the roof on fire.
This time Jackson will throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds.
A little bit more quick and low poised to even rushing. That was too fast. That was too fast. Be poised. More poised in the hole. You ain't had to throw it like that.
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews.
Shit.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice.
Oh, he got him. He got him.
And he finally is out of bounds, but
He's tired.
Inside the 20-yard line. A big-time gain there on the key to hurt him. First down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now this time he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Buying time to his left.
I couldn't press him, man. That nigga pump fake some shit.
Here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds.
All right, let's slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
So after
moving too fast.
On first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Lamar Jackson.
This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered.
Oh, he overthrew it.
Take it on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take
Play
off
smart.
and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him.
Play
I
smart.
think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
We get the ball back. Play smart.
It's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. This one complete to Devin Funchess.
Bet you won't do it again, though.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Oh, come on. He caught, though, but damn.
And they're going to have this in a great spot way down.
What was the other people doing?
A big run there by Jones. Give him 58 yards on the ground. Now Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
He was brought down by Marcus Peters. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Myself. Yeah. Huh? He killed that, bro.
2nd and 5.
Come on, I knew you don't do the slant. Come on, why you not guard him? That shit don't make no sense.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Packers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Flushed out right. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson.
Good. See, good catch.
Incomplete. Too much contact.
No, too much, man. It's too much in one spot. Let's switch them up.
About defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. That's going to be knocked away.
Man, I can't get shit going on. Man, he ain't running but cover 4.
And now it's 4th down.
All right, that'll be the cover 4.
Defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And going deep downfield for Boykin.
That's a punt.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Got to run that ball. That's what was missing.
That turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on it for intercepting it. But the smart play would have been what you suggested.
Ain't going nowhere. Just give me the ball back so I can score.
Earl Thomas in on the stop. His defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield and brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
Niggas are always running that running back shit, man. That shit's so weak.
16 in the first.
15 yards. 1st down, Packers.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Oh, man.
It's caught by Funchess. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across.
You just throwing something. You just throwing whatever. You don't even care.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by.
Damn, I keep snapping that ball.
Of this first half. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did.
He got my ass up, boy. I can't even goddamn lie.
It turned out to be a nice
Ain't nobody getting them no pressure to him. I don't like about Baltimore. Niggas don't got no type of pressure people to get through.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And able to find
I can't do shit. He just sitting back there throwing him. That shit weak, man. Taking advantage of the damn EA. The ER shit. This shit slow as hell on the defense.
Here's 1st and 10.
You can't even turn your hips on this shit fast.
And again, it's Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He hauls it in. That Scantling for the Packers touchdown.
Best thing I could do is score, get back the ball half and score, be down by 3.
First half touchdown passes. And the Packers add on to their lead. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over.
I'm back to my bread and butter, man. Let me score.
To get going. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach.
Let me go back to my bread and butter. I tried to do something different. I should have mixed it in with it, not just do straight pass.
75 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
The 2-point conversion.
Nah, I was just doing straight pass, fucking myself up. You was already setting up for the pass cover 4 with a dime. I should have ran that shit and he's in down.
Film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of. The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
At their own 25-yard line.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy.
That should have been a pick.
Go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Rodgers now on first down. He's going to look deep down the field.
That shit. Get up. Return that shit. Stop playing with me. I ain't the one to. Oh, motherfucker. I should have kept going sideline.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Definitely gonna leave him back at strong safety. I need that speed back there.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're
Let me get that ball back one more time.
Now a timeout taken.
Maybe one more time.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 28-yard line.
2nd and 11. He's going to run again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And it'll move the chain.
What's my comment on my YouTube?
4 seconds to go in the half. Here's the field goal.
Oh, I think I missed this.
From the right hash, this from 33.
Oh.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead
to my run commit.
we are underway in the third quarter.
Yeah. You talk about the prediction shit. Yeah, use the L2 in the analog. Shit, I don't know. I don't do that shit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And some space here.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown.
Stick to your bread and butter, but goddamn mix it up a little bit, and you'll be good.
Just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. Now it's Jackson.
Got him. Got him. Ah, Jackson, you act like you slow. He faster than that. You must be tired. Oh, I kicked it wrong.
Kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3.
They slow down the defense, but they got the offense fast. I don't like that, though. You can stick and move on offense, but you can't even move on defense. Motherfucker cheating. Especially if nigga get a chief, it's over for you.
Ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll go again to Jones.
Ah, you missed the tackle.
And he he slips up past the 45 before being
So what I could do is just pick the
yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit
safety
here
go.
because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Oh, he hit me with the ankle.
Throw here secured by his running back out of the
Oh, he
backfield.
broke both of them, man. Get the running back. That's all he throwing it to is the running back because the linebacker slow. Stop leaving that man open. He ain't throwing high, so you don't need to get on your safety. He throwing low. He ain't throwing high. He ain't no high throw. You're a low thrower. So I'm going to go on my other defense.
It's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're
Damn,
seeing?
I got to stop this shit, man. I ain't stop this nigga offense yet.
At their own 20-yard line.
Except for that one pick.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
I hate that little tackle right there, man.
Smith able to get him down. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
1 yard gain.
That made me mad, man.
At the 21-yard line.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 30.
Down by 9.
First and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Carrier. He's tackled.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right.
Ooh.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. Ingram's got the first down and more. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And this is
That fucked you up, man.
First down as the tackle is made at the Packers 43.
You ain't see that coming, huh? Start tricking y'all niggas.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Gotta play some defense, though. This shit don't matter. Don't play no defense.
He's got the first down here inside.
Stop playing with him. That's a touchdown.
And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big effort that time.
Gotta play some defense.
41 yards on the ground. They come up in a 2 tight end look here. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
Ain't really much you can do, bro.
Draw a bit closer.
Just contain it as much as you can.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you're doing. You start
Shit, I know I'm about to do with your shit. You just sitting back there just throwing, doing what the fuck you want to do.
That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But
oh my gosh, man. Get out of defense.
This drive would really put them in position A. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Packer first down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Now they'll toss to Jones running left.
Good shit.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Damn, Roger throwing that shit, man.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the
Ain't nobody doing nothing. They just sitting there like in slow motion. Look, he right there. He just sitting there, man. Like,
receiving now on the afternoon. Coming up to the line, and
they done dumbed down the defense, man. I gotta.
On 1st down, it's Jones, and he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
For Green Bay. He was brought down by
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
At the 40-yard line.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Jones.
Good shit. You knew you was running. I should have closed them niggas up. Me better than that.
And he's gonna take it in.
Yeah, I gotta get work on my defense, man.
Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
That was a piss poor effort, Ravens.
Stretch that lead out further.
Yeah, I got to come better than that bullshit right there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Can't stop the offense.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback.
My offense, I ain't worried about that. It's just the fucking defense that's killing me, man. This little bullshit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days. Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
And they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Jackson.
Damn, Jackson.
One incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Sheds off the tackle. And he's out of
Get off of me, man.
Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
And at the 11-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles.
Man, go ahead, bro. The only reason you got there because you got this nigga right here throwing that shit like that, huh? Niggas acting, fucking acting stupid.
And knocked it free.
You right.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Shit, that's all you doing is fucking passing the ball. Shit, with that motherfuckers acting stupid. You know the defense fucked up. You can't even stop the shit.
And the lead is down to 2.
Shit, it's about whoever got the ball last now.
Makes the score Packers 35. Ravens.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll try to run some clock now with Jones.
These niggas is not stopping the run, man. That shit is crazy how it's run.
That'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Look how stupid they acting, bro. They ain't even football, bro. These niggas ain't even doing nothing, bro. They just sitting there getting blocked. No, damn well Green Bay ain't got no fucking run game. Damn, boy, man, be pissing me off with this bullshit, man.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. 6 yards left on 2nd down.
50-yard line.
Right back to Irvin. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
3rd and inches.
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote.
Today's final score.
So it's all.
Gave up the fucking game because this fucking dumbass Madden don't fucking play no fucking defense, man. This fucking game don't play no fucking defense, man. That shit pissed me off, man. They ain't play no defense whatsoever. No matter what play I picked, nothing was helping me. That shit is pathetic, this defense is. They got the motherfuckers moving fast on offense, but got the defense moving slow as fuck, man. This shit is too arcade, man. Look at that. Just throwing it and nobody guarding nothing, bro.
So
too arcade.
For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
All right, I ain't losing no more, man. That's it. I need another playbook. Alright, ain't losing no more. I go 50 and 30. So my Ravens, you don't let me down, so I want to play with another team. Let's go Saints. Let's do it, Saints. All right, promise not to lose no more, man. Play a smart defense.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a
You say what?
ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
What'd you say, bro?
Get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints.
Will Lutz to kick off for New
Oh,
Orleans.
shit.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started.
Man, your internet lagging.
We're underway in Kansas City.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A good start.
Boy, I tell you, they done dumbed down this motherfucking defense, boy. These niggas don't got shit. You gotta pray he do the wrong shit.
He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route
Ooh,
over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Handed inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all. Way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. So first and 10 now from the 30. And he stops right at the 25.
We'll get to that middle guy.
The ball carrier. Sheldon Rankins on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints' 25-yard line.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Wowzers.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. And inside the
That conservative catch is so fake, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. Let me just get on my safety. Trying to guard this other nigga. I can't even guard the other people.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play.
That shit so weak. What is the safety? Like, that shit crazy, bro. Damn, boy. I'm trying my best not to lead this. Stop playing this shit. Look at that shit. And watch how fast I score on you. That shit is ridiculous, bro. I ain't seen not one player that play real defense.
And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the person lugging
Of
course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Saints 0. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second and 7. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
1st down, Saints.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now this time, Brees will throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
New Orleans.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. goes into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 40 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And his kick is good.
That ties the game at 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Mecole Hardman.
Oh, fumble.
Make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The return. The Chiefs take over.
Going back to my old defense, you got to play everywhere on this field. All right, Gardner. Yo. Yo.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You talking to me, bro?
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to
Yeah,
continue.
that's crazy, man.
That's exactly what.
Taking it right down.
I can't win for losing. This some crazy shit.
For a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Ball carrier.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 42-yard line.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Third down.
To throw is Breeze. And this is Cook with the grab. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
To Jared Cook.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
And the Saints first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
For New Orleans.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the Chiefs' 30-yard line.
And that'll set them back 5.
No, her ass gonna go.
Breeze to throw again. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they move this all the way down to the 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half
You need a new mic.
You've got time to make it up.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run.
Oh, my God.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Oh, give me that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Tired of this shit.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this... Add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Give me that.
Score Saints 17. Chiefs 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Hardman on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Intercepted by the Saints.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
Damn, man. Pay attention to what he doing, man. Why you not... Now you gotta pay attention nowadays to niggas doing onside kicks now for your information.
They start the second half here with Williams.
Number 20,
Nigel Bradham brings him down.
the ball carrier. He was brought down by Nigel Bradham. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third.
Damn, man, I had to win, man. Easy. Fucking onside kick. I'm not even paying attention to the little things, man. Pay attention to little things, man. Pay attention to the little things. They don't even let you call timeout when they do that shit, man.
On the ground, this is Williams.
Shit.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Give me that.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
My ball
It's
anyway.
off by Malcolm Jenkins. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A 3-yard gain.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Good call.
And the Saints 1st down.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. From the 38, Breeze. It's caught by Sanders. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Saints.
get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Kamara. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To his running back, it's Alvin Kamara. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. On the draw, gives to Kamara.
What kind of play was that? That was not the play.
Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard.
Man, these niggas is bullshitting me. That was not the. That was not the play, man. I don't like that, man. That was not the play, man.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
5, no return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
Yo.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Give me
This
that.
is intercepted, and that should
Stop
do
on
it.
that dumb shit.
Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
Give me that.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara, 39 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and
Give me
throw
that.
it up.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
At the 34-yard line.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, New Orleans.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Breeze now on first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Drew Brees to Michael Thomas. And the forced turnover. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
That's good.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
By Marcus Davenport. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
43-yard line.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final 9 seconds left. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
44, Chiefs 14. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because...
And my goodness, another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. And he's into the clear. 20, 10, 5, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. Away here on EA Sports. First down, Allen. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Intended for Cole B.
Well, they get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Allen. And he finds Tyler Croft. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A good route, so to speak.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, 65 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
Bauschka with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. On the return, Deontay Harris. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Mario Addison in on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just boom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Breeze throwing on second down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our defense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On the play. And the Saints first down.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Latavius Murray, the Saints ball carrier. Levi Wallace brought him down. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
He was brought down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. Throwing now is Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 45 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And the grab by Croft. Allen, they'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. We'll call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
More on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Allen.
Oh my gosh, man. It was so slow motion, man.
A first down and then some. Give them 29 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. give this one to Singletary. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen steps away to his left. He's going to take off.
Oh my gosh, man.
Very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
It's sloppy with that slow player.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he is into the end zone.
That shit's so gay, man.
Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have taken the lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score. Bills 14. Saints 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as he gets away.
That's what the game coming down to. Last man with the ball, man. Blitz type shit.
At the 25-yard line.
They want every game to be a shootout.
1st and 10. At their own
Say goodbye to
The
defense.
Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back.
Say
Probably
goodbye
not
to
what you were hoping
defense.
for when you got an
It's
offense
gone.
that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Breeze to throw. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st down, New Orleans.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Again, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Stephen Hauschka to kick off for Buffalo.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And the 3rd quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they want to be positive.
No, I didn't push no button.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he is gonna score.
I didn't even press no fucking button, man.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Man.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bills 21.
Oh, they just cheating me, man. I ain't even pushing the fucking button. I just hiked the ball, man.
Kick is away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? And a nice gain of 21 yards. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Breeze will try again on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And Oliver picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And it's third down. 3rd and 10.
Now Breeze on third down. And he fires.
That's game. I'm forcing shit now. That's game.
These guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Allen to throw it. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Allen flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Why is nobody over there?
Knox for a Bills touchdown.
These niggas don't play no defense, man.
39 yards.
Look at this shit. They just standing around, man. It's horrible.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know
that shit is. I get this shit at F for goddamn Madden, man. A D.
He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision.
This shit get a D.
See people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time.
All right, man.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
I lost that game. I said I wasn't going to lose no more. That's back-to-back losses. Back-to-back losses, man. This head-to-head shit give me a headache sometimes, man. Sometimes I want to do right, sometimes it don't, man. And that's just the way it's going to go. Who was I playing with? I'm gonna play with the Packers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen, and he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Down, Chicago.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. He's going to wind up. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, 54 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's deeper into the half. Sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
To go.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
He was brought down by Akeem Hicks. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard.
Allen Lazard.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 28 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Complete, this is Lewis. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Complete.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Give the sack to Barkevius Mingo, the former number 6 pick.
Brings up 3rd down.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bears 7, Packers 0. Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Carter, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. out of the gun. Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On third down, Trubisky. And that will be incomplete as well. Joshua Jackson there to knock that one away.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But they're recommitting themselves to the task at hand and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Urban to return. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 20.
Here's Rodgers to throw. This is caught by Williams.
Brandon, I think you...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jamal Williams, 26 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover it, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he's able to get it back to the
that was a bad pass.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And this is a catch by Ted Ginn.
Trubisky's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Here's second and 5 now from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Dean Lowry able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And this one is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First and 10 at the
Rodgers now on first down. Caught by Jones. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 44.
On play action. Rodgers. Funches has it complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Brings up second and 9 at the Bears' 24-yard line.
On second and 9, Rodgers. And this is caught at the 8.
Damn, I'm dotting him up.
Touchdown, Green Bay. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7.
That's the score. Packers 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another first and 10. They go play action with Trubisky. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Demetrius Harris, incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Trubisky. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
Trubisky's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to go deep for Funchess.
Ooh.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
That's a dot.
3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. He's going to go deep, and that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? That's complete to Lazard.
Complete to
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
7-yard pick.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rodgers again now. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice.
Funchess is free. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for a hat trick here as this one continues to go. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 40 yards. Now Trubisky. This one into the hands of Ginn out wide. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and
throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Josh Jackson.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Good speed.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now
Trubisky lost the football, and this is going to be Packer football.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games, and I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked really tight with the points of pressure here, and that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was
You
down
would
there?
not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. Looking deep for Adams. It's caught at the 10. It's a gain of 34.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads up, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
9-yard line.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Complete to Jones. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That drive took them inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold them to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them. It feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And
now here is another interception. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
Good shit.
I think the Bears have recovered. They have. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there?
Get rid of that ball.
So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down, Bears.
Now Trubisky on first down. That's complete to Robinson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there of 22. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a second down.
Second and 3.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Rodgers now to throw. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
I knew he was going to do that. Good shit. Doing too much passing.
30, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football, because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. A dump underneath to Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. it's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. The left side throw complete to Adams. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add on to their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. You're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. That is caught by Cohen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. On 1st down, Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
And the Bears.
Trubisky to throw again. That's going to be caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Tariq Cohen there to make the grab. And the Bears cut into that lead.
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Oh, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Intended for Ted Ginn Jr.
2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
One last shot for Trubisky. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. Bears, a big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Boy.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long.
That's the most passing yards I had this year. Okay. Anything got the wildcat in that playbook. What are the Ravens?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the ground. 7 yards, the pickup there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
12 yards there and a first down.
39-yard line.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 49-yard line. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down.
This is out quickly to the right, and they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Patrick Queen.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
First and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes taking it in. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Chiefs 7, Ravens nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out. By a few inches, that'll be a first down. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Flushed out right. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought in my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Jackson going for
man, I gotta get better at passing.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
I gotta get better at passing.
And that's a great example of
that's on me
right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gain of 11. 1st down, Kansas City. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
On the carry.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Escaping the pressure, diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start.
I don't like Baltimore playbook.
Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
He's going to keep it again. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. This time, Jackson will throw it. And that is
I can't get no passes out, man.
Right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down.
I can't get nothing, bro.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson.
Oh my. Yeah, it's time for me. I should have just. It's a quarterback.
Boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. But a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Let me survive this one. I'm definitely going back to Green Bay.
And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
That nigga overthrew it.
14-0.
Makes the score Chiefs 14. Ravens.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. He's a big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 67 yards. And the Ravens were able to show off their quick strike ability. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate.
Man.
Still got a good game. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
I can't stand playing the Chiefs, dog.
He will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Officially, that goes down as a kick return of 107 yards. What a run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it, and you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone, and that's exactly why he did.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
What?
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. So not a good start.
He is killing me with this passing, man.
In his first half, and that's going to make things worse.
Well, back in my day, this was not unexpected out of rookie quarterbacks. That's why a lot of coaches didn't want to play them. But coming out of college now, they throw it all the time. This is a little bit unexpected, the way that he's playing here.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front.
I'm going back to Green Bay.
They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
I keep losing, I win, I lose, I win. I gotta win, man.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
It's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens cut into that lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Flushed out right. He'll run it, and he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes being chased out left. Got his man. It's Williams. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what...
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bashad.
Yeah, I'm not getting Jackson anymore. That's it right there. He can't throw. So who got that playbook?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they loved their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
The ball carrier, Jair Alexander on the tackle.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
The ball carrier.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Going to give to Mostert. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers 34. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 13 yards there and a Niner first. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Mostert. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
The ball carrier.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab the lead.
Niners 7, Packers nothing.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Yeah, at their own 15-yard line.
All right, let's see what's the difference between him and Lamar.
line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. Complete to Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers, he'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Mercedes Lewis.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Okay, I could dig that.
DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A gain of 8. 1st down, Green Bay. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Niners 7, Packers nothing.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
1st down, Packers.
I know it wasn't tripping. He could throw that motherfucker.
2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He was tackled by Emmanuel Mosley.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Now this time Rodgers will throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tartt.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
And it's 3rd down.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 10.
As they'll get a chance.
Big dots.
Picking up the first down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 16-yard line.
And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
What the fuck, man? That's crazy, man.
He's got daylight.
We did all that work just to fumble?
The 30, the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a
Man, that hurt.
for the 49er touchdown.
It's time to get off of Madden, bro.
Robbie Gould.
Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard
That's crazy.
line.
At their own 25-yard line.
I did all that work just to fumble at the end zone.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown,
Good shit.
Packers.
Complete.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
The kick is good.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Urban on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Caught by Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 56 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed first down?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And it'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And some room to work.
That's crazy how they keep giving this shit to him, man.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
They keep giving him this run. That's all he doing is run. Get out the dime.
It's up and good, and
that shit is killing you, man.
Niners 21, Packers 14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense.
So still 14 yards to go, second down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A gain there of 21 yards. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of 18 on the play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
14.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Niners' 39-yard line.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Damn.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
defense set to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Once again, it's Mostert. He'll have a first down.
Oh my gosh, man. That shit is so whack, man. This run is OD. That ain't even fair. These niggas ain't even comprehending.
Continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They will run again with Coleman. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo.
What? Oh my fake, man. That was so low. What? Look. Oh my God. They just standing there. Man, it's stupid, man. I give up on this shit, man. I be trying my hardest. This shit is so played out.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll find his way down inside.
This shit is so whack, man. They really gave him that shit on 4th down. I can't believe they gave this nigga this shit on 4th down.
To go in the game. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits 0.
I can't believe they gave him that catch, man. On 4th down, man. That was so wicked, man.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds
Damn, I
left.
lose again, man.
So now it'll